Hey there, this is Kim Danke, and I'm making this video special for the friends of Joni Hall. I would like to share with you how I found Shibboleth and then my little journey with Shibboleth last year and what I'm doing now with Shibboleth and how awesome of a program it is. I found Shibboleth last April 2019, after I got on the scale one morning and I said, oh man, I want to lose some weight. So I wanted to lose 35 pounds. I wanted to go from 185 to 150. And I had seen a friend posting on Facebook about something that she was doing. I called her and she says, yeah, I've just lost 80 pounds in 6 months. And so she sort of explained to me what it was, and I joined as a membership, because it's a membership. I joined as a member, and then I just started watching the education videos. And I got back from a trip. I watched these videos while I was on a trip, and I got back from that trip and I went to the grocery store because I figured out that a lot of this is really just switching around the products that I use. So for example, if I'm using a tortilla that's not working, I switch it. If I'm using a bread that's not working, I switch it. Those type of things. So I needed to go to the store and pick up a few items. And then I started living the Shibboleth lifestyle. And when I say that, what I mean is we have 5 daily disciplines that we put into place. We call it following the Shibboleth Shield. I started doing that on Wednesday, April 10th. And in my first week, I lost 9 pounds. And in my first month, I lost 19? Anyway, I think 18, maybe 18 pounds. And then in 3 months, I had lost that 35 pounds that I wanted to lose. And I got to 150. And I went into our maintenance program because we've got a weight loss mode or maintenance mode. I went into maintenance mode. In maintenance mode, I lost another 15 pounds. So thankfully, the Lord gave me a 50-pound weight loss. I didn't even know I had 50 pounds to lose. But that also shows you that I didn't really know my body very well either. So anyway, I lost 50 pounds. And I've been maintaining that now since last September. And in my mind, that's really the most important part. You know, a lot of people can white knuckle it for a while and reach some results, but if they haven't figured out how to do it for life, it just goes right back up, and that's really hard on your heart and your body and things like that. So I kind of wanted to tell you where I'm coming from and with my little story, but I am an educator. So I have a master's degree in education from the University of Alabama at Birmingham. I taught school in Alabama. I've taught school in Georgia as a school principal in Georgia. And when I figured out that this is really the nutrition education that is not being taught to people, I had to be a part of it. And it's like a ministry. I'm on a mission to share this information with as many people as I can. Now, you have to apply the information that you receive, okay? But it is information that will work. We've never had anybody tell us that it does not work, which is good. Now, these people that don't apply it after they've learned it, of course they know it's not working. They're not applying it. But anybody who's actually applying it, it works. So let me just kind of give you the way that we do this. So the 5 daily disciplines that we want to make sure that we do every day is we want to drink our water. We want to get in at least 64 ounces of water a day. That's a minimum, okay? That would be 4 of these, okay? But your goal's a gallon, and you might be thinking, wow, I couldn't get in a gallon. Well, it's something that you can work up to. So at least get the 64 in and start working towards that gallon, okay? A dehydrated body will not efficiently give up fat or waste, and so it's really important that we are hydrating. You can have other drinks on the programs like unsweet tea, but maybe you use stevia or Splenda or xylitol or an approved sweetener. You can still have 0-calorie drinks, other 0-calorie drinks, but none of those take the place of getting your water in, okay? So you want to do that. And then you want to journal your food. That is as simple as writing down what you're eating for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or if you have a snack or what we call an extra or a freebie, you write them down. And part of this is that a little icon will be created, and it creates a calendar of how you are doing with these little icons. And so it's really a great visual to help you move forward. Component number 3 of the Shibboleth Shield is secret alert time. It's combining foods in a way that control insulin. And we're going to teach you how to combine foods in a way that control insulin. We also have a recipe library with thousands of recipes in there. And if you make a recipe and it still needs to be combined with, let's say, a lean protein or something like that, it'll tell you that. And then you can also eat at restaurants. We've got a restaurant guide with hundreds of restaurants in there, and there's meals listed, and then you can open that up and it'll tell you specifically how to order that so that you stay in, we call it EFB, efficient fat burning, because we're going to teach you how to efficiently burn stored fat, and that's what we need to do. And then you also can use meal replacements. I find meal replacements make my life easy, 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 like a Oh Yeah bar or the Healthwise chips or the Mighty Muffin. I probably ate 30 Mighty Muffins in my first 20 days just figuring this thing out, but staying in the EFB while I was doing that. So I was efficiently burning fat, enjoying my Mighty Muffins. So that sounds funny, but it is. And then number 4, the 4th component of the shield is portion control. There's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. And so if we are having a surplus of 3,500 calories that didn't burn off, we're going to gain a pound. If we're in a calorie deficit, then we're going to lose a pound. But I've never counted any calories. I've never weighed or measured my food. We use the 2-hand rule. We move our fingers out of the way. You put them together where there's no space. See, there's no space. Put that down over your food. As long as you cannot see your food sticking out around your hands, you're good to go. So those are the first 4 components of the shield: water, journaling, eating in a way that controls insulin, which we call combinations, and portion control. The 5th component of the shield is about optimization. We call it timing. So a lot of times people have, they ingest too many calories in a day because they're grazing. And so we talk about eating, we can do 3 meals a day. You could also use freebies, and then we could use something called an extra and a snack. And you'll figure out what all those things are because we've got a giant food library with well over 7,500 items listed in it. And it tells you if this item is a lean protein. It tells you if this item is a fibrous carb. It tells you if it's an energy carb or a protein plus fat or fruit or superfood or shellfish. It tells you all of those things. And then it also can tell you how you can use those things. And if there's some items like the Mighty Muffin, it would tell you that it's a meal replacement, and they would tell you specifically how to use it. So what I love about this is that I didn't have to do any of the work. I just figured out what I like to eat and started eating it. Because you don't have to eat anything that you don't like on this plan, which is good for me because I'm kind of a picky eater. But I absolutely love it. And so I have been maintaining a 50-pound weight loss. I teach a class every Sunday night. In fact, I just got off of it right before I made this little video. But I teach a class on Sunday night as the lifestyle overview. I teach a class on Monday night as a simple food combining webinar. If you do happen to have Facebook, I teach some extra lessons for 7 days. We call it a 7-day fast track. If you don't have Facebook, you get it in an email, so you don't have to worry about that. But you would have, with Shibboleth, you would have an ongoing nutrition education. So there's 3 ways to join Shibboleth. You can do it $9.95 a month, and you could just pay monthly. Or you could do a silver level membership. That's just the basic program, everything that you would need to know to learn the program. That's what I started off with. And it's $59.95 for a year. Or if you just thought, you know, I know I'm going to need something for the rest of my life. I know I'm going to need the support, the tools, the resources. The best value for you is the Tiger's Eye level. That gives you the silver level, the gold level, and Tiger's Eye level. I don't want you to really concern yourself with the gold level and the Tiger's Eye level at this point in time, because that is just as you choose to advance, as you're learning things, you have room to grow and learn. Okay, but it's $149.95. You get all 3 levels and for life. Okay. And that is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. I have no problem talking to anybody on the phone at any time. So if I'm sure Joni can answer your questions because she's had great success and is living this lifestyle and she's maintaining her success. But if you want to talk to somebody a little bit further, just ask Joni to get my phone number and I will be happy to talk with y'all. Actually, I'll just give it here at 770-778-5314. So feel free to give me a call if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to help you. And I hope y'all have a blessed day. And I do hope that you join us because it's awesome. It's awesome. Bye.